Hello to you all. Welcome back to my channel, and I want to thank you so much for watching. So today's video will be an update to my last video I did, which showed you guys my braiding technique. These are actually the braids that I did in that video, which has been up for a total of 2 months. Yes, you guys, I have stretched these braids for 2 months. I know you guys see a lot of things that I do on my channel, but above all that, I am also a hairstylist. With me being a braider, the one question that I get asked a lot is, which one do I think is better? Box braids or knotless? So this is what led me to doing my videos of showing me not only doing the hair, but I want to do an update as well, just so you guys can see for yourself and you can decide just by watching my videos, which one do you think is better, box braids or knotless? So let's get into it. Now let's start off with the pros and the cons. And it's pretty crazy because the pros for one is actually the cons for the other. Now, with box braids, well, first of all, let me say this. Some people might not like what I say. We all have our own opinions, so this is just my opinion. So don't come for me, folks, okay? The pros with box braids is they look full. So when I say that they look full, I like for mine to look full, starting from like right here down. Honestly, me, I like to see a little scalp in the beginning of my braids. Now, it is people out there who do their singles to where these are like so close together that you can't even see like a scalp starting from right here too. I don't even know how to explain it, folks, but it be looking like maybe like a braided wig. Like, oh, I don't even know how to explain it, but if some of y'all know what I'm talking about, just go ahead and comment down below, because I can't be the only one. But it is like people who prefer their hair like that. Not me. I'm not one of those. So with that being said, with box braids, I feel as though that you can take, due to the fullness that it gives off, you can take your first to second row down, depending on how frizzy your hair has gotten, and just get that part rebraided. And when that part gets rebraided, it's basically like having a fresh set of braids in your head. Now the con with the knotless is you can't do that, because you see your scalp all the way through, so there's no trying to hide it with your first or second row. So pro, with the box braids you can do it. Con, you wouldn't be able to do that. Now let's talk about a pro with knotless. The pro to me when it comes to the knotless is they are very lightweight. When I got my knotless done, which I have done them quite a few times, it's so light to me. Like you can barely, like you can't even really say you got braids in your head type of light. I love that about knotless. The con with these box braids is it's definitely a little weight on your head. They can get heavy depending on, again, who braids your hair. Maybe they use too much hair, or sometimes people use too little hair. But majority of the time, when you get box braids, they do put a little weight on your head. Now, I still, till this day, get compliments on this hairstyle, even though it has been up for 2 months. But I will give y'all an up close and personal on my head. These ones is like a month old. So a month into my braids, I did redo just my first row. But the ones that has been up for like 2 months, you can like literally put your hand right there. And another thing with my braids, this one particular braid always slide down so much. Look at this. So I could have easily just took this braid down, redid it. But that gets tucked right on in and covered up. Ain't nobody got time for that. Everybody has stages within their braids that they like. I have a client that literally after about a week or two, maybe 2 weeks, she be ready to take her braids down. Like, she just loved the fresh look to braids. Me, on the other hand, I like when mine start growing out a little bit. Like, I love it gives it like a more of a natural look to me. But again, to each its own. I am actually, the reason I have did this video today is because I'm ready to take my braids down. They might not look bad to a lot of people, but I'm just ready to have my head back. I told y'all the box braids, they do have a little weight to it. So I'm just ready to walk around looking like Sealy for a little bit and then find another hairstyle to do. You can see my braids itself still looks very, very good. So if I wanted to leave these in for another month or so, I can. But I'm ready to take it down. Like, you guys can see. Like, I love them. I love these braids. But it's just time for something different. I'm ready for a new look. A new. And so for this video, you guys can take one or two things. One is your girl braiding technique. It's on fire. That's one thing. That's one thing you guys can't take from it. But another one could be that box braids, they just literally last longer. Like, let's all be honest. Knotless, they be cute, but they could never. Like, they wouldn't be able to last this long with it still having a decent look to it. Now, if I wanted to, I can take just this area, because as you can see, you can start to see my frizziness through this. I can take this area, rebraid it in my first 2 rows, and basically be going around like I just had a fresh set done. Now, if this is your first time to my channel, it was definitely a pleasure just to have you here. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you will not miss out on any of my latest videos. Until then, next time.